Hello friendly viewers, and welcome to another exciting episode of Cinema Scene here on Supreme Master Television. Gazing up at the heavens above, one's thoughts may wander to the many mysteries beyond Earth's atmosphere. What else is out there? Who else is out there? After all, our planet is just one of the many globes of life that speckle the universe. So what would happen if some of these other beings of space came to Earth? Our three films today, Race to Witch Mountain, Good Boy, and Muppets from Space, all revolve around this prospect. Our first feature is Race to Witch Mountain, a 2009 production directed by Andy Fickman. It is based on the 1968 novel Escape to Witch Mountain by Mr. Alexander Key, and is a modernized version of the 1975 film by the same title. The film begins with the introduction of Jack Bruno, played by Dwayne Johnson. Jack is a taxicab driver in the bustling city of Las Vegas, which is hosting a grand extraterrestrial theme convention. One of his passengers, Dr. Alex Friedman, played by Carla Gugino, is a scientist trying to convince people to take her scientific theories of UFOs and outer space seriously. But viewers quickly find that Jack is skeptical of such subjects. The next day, Jack is surprised to see two children suddenly appear in the back seat of his cab. The siblings, Sarah, played by Anna Sophia Robb, and Seth, played by Alexander Ludwig, have a peculiar vocabulary and are in a hurry to get to their destination, offering all of their $15,000 US to Jack Bruno.
I'm Seth. This is my sister Sarah. We require your transportation services immediately.
Really? Well, I require...
Currency transaction.
Will this amount suffice?
Would you two rob a bank?
Is this acceptable, Jack Bruno?
How'd you know my name?
If we have a deal for your services, we must move forward rapidly.
Meanwhile, Major Henry Burke, played by Kieran Hines, is leading a mission to track down two extraterrestrial visitors whose spacecraft had recently landed. These visitors are, in fact, Sarah and Seth. However, Jack does not understand what is going on, adding humor to this fast-paced plot. Sarah and Seth direct Jack Bruno to a home in a remote location. Out of concern, Bruno follows them in, where the young visitors retrieve a device from extraterrestrial flora. The children later explain that they are from a distant planet, much like Earth. Their planet is deteriorating, but their scientist parents have found a way to save their planet peacefully through an experiment on Earth. Sarah and Seth must return the device to their planet as proof of their parents' discovery. In addition, Jack finds that Sarah has both telepathic and telekinetic powers. Seth is able to phase by controlling his molecular density, thus being able to go through objects or withstand immense impact.
Now what? Get out! Get out! Get out!
The duo must find their spaceship to get back and save their home as quickly as possible. However, upon the orders of Major Henry Burke, their vehicle has been put deep in the heavily protected Witch Mountain, and a siphon has been sent by the neighboring planet's government to stop Seth and Sarah from succeeding. Fortunately, the children have help from Jack Bruno and Dr. Friedman. But with their pursuers hot on their heels, will Sarah and Seth find their ship and get back to their planet in time? In Race to Witch Mountain, the adventure is non-stop. The excitement is enhanced by incredible special effects that give the audience an out-of-this-world experience. Through humor and suspense, the film depicts a tale of heroism, nobility, and trust. Race to Witch Mountain topped the box office and has been nominated for 2 awards, including the American Latino Media Arts ALMA Award and Teen Choice Award. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. CinemaScene will be right back after these brief messages.
He would appreciate you pulling over so that he can relieve himself.
Well, we don't have time for that. He should have went before we left Stony Creek.
He isn't pleased with your attitude.
Really? Is that the way he feels? Will you remind him that I'm a man and he's a dog? And I'm not about to have this or any conversation with a dog. So my answer is still no.
Junkyard says thank you.
Welcome back to CinemaScene as we feature movies based on extraterrestrial encounters on Earth. Let us now take a look at the 2003 production Good Boy, directed and written by John Hoffman. This movie stars Liam Aiken as Owen Baker, a 12-year-old boy and an only child. Although he has a neighborhood friend, Connie Fleming, he finds it challenging to make lasting buddies because his family is constantly on the move. His parents purchase, renovate, and then sell home after home. Owen works every day as the neighborhood dog walker in order to earn the privilege of getting his own canine companion to be his best friend. In light of his diligent efforts, Owen's parents finally let him adopt a dog, and he soon brings home a border terrier that he names Hubble. But he soon finds out that Hubble is quite unique. One night he follows Hubble as he leaves the house, only to find his dog with a strange apparatus that suddenly emits a large amount of light. The next morning, Owen wakes up with the ability to understand every communication of dogs. He learns that Hubble is from dog star Sirius 7, the planet from which all dogs came to colonize and rule Earth thousands of years ago.
Oh no, not that look either. Stay! Stay! You hear me? Are you sure? Speak!
Ah!
Doggone it.
Hubble, who calls himself Canine 3942, has been sent on a mission to Earth by the Greater Dane to ensure that dogs have fulfilled their ancestors' goals. He announces that he will observe and grade the canines that Owen walks: pampered poodle Barbara Ann, nervous Italian greyhound Nellie, cool boxer Wilson, and hungry Bernese mountain dog Shep. However, he quickly gives them failing marks when he realizes that they are all pets. What's more, they hear that the Greater Dane is on her way to Earth to assess the situation for herself, and if she is not satisfied, all dogs on Earth will be recalled back to Sirius 7. Now Owen and Hubble must work together with the help of Connie and the group of neighborhood dogs to please the Greater Dane and save all canines from having to leave their human families on Earth. Will they be able to succeed? And will Owen finally be able to have a long-term best friend? Good Boy showcases the impressive performances of the talented dogs who exemplify the adorable qualities of canines. Their very distinct personalities bring simple humor that is understandable to a young audience and will bring smiles to all its viewers. A light-hearted film, Good Boy, illuminates the everlasting loyalty and love between canines and humans. It was nominated for 2 Young Artist Awards in 2004.
Do over, do over.
Let's go one more time.
This one's all yours, Hub.
This one's all mine, all mine.
Eat my dust.
Bad bounce. That was a bad bounce. Bad bounce.
Our final film is Muppets from Space. It was directed by Tim Hill and released in 1999 as the sixth feature film starring the Muppets. It begins with Gonzo, who is having a recurring nightmare of being rejected from Noah's ship because he is a one-of-a-kind creature. Feeling lonely, Gonzo yearns to know where he comes from and if there is anyone else like him out there. One day he receives a message from outer space via his alphabet-shaped breakfast cereal. A lightning bolt strike later enables him to talk to two cosmic fish who tell him that he is indeed a being from outer space. Happily convinced, Gonzo tells everyone that his extraterrestrial family is going to find him, but his claims are only met with laughter and incredulous reactions. On the other hand, communication with outer space is noticed by a member of a top-secret national security facility disguised as a cement factory worker.
Oh, the new satellite photo is here. My Captain Kangaroo pajamas.
What satellite photo?
Uh-huh.
I am here. Mowed in the lawn. Who did this?
Edgar Singer is set on getting Gonzo to prove to his superiors that extraterrestrials do exist. With his crafty schemes, he successfully detains Gonzo. Realizing their friend's plight, the Muppets launch a rescue operation. With the help of Dr. Bunsen Honeydew's inventions, they free Gonzo. Gonzo communicates further with his fellow extraterrestrials and decides to meet them at the beach. What will happen when they meet? And will Gonzo ever fit in? Muppets from Space is packed with bright colors that foster a vivacious atmosphere. From start to end, the film will invoke cheers and laughter from the audience. The genius animation and distinctive voices are key in bringing the puppet characters to life, even amongst the real-life people shown amongst them. Through such brilliant elements, Muppets from Space wonderfully conveys a heartwarming story of friendship and appreciation. Muppets from Space won a nomination for a 2000 Young Artist Award. Race to Witch Mountain, Good Boy, and Muppets from Space are engaging movies exploring the numerous possibilities that the universe has to offer. A treat for our curiosities, they each help to rekindle gratitude of life on all levels. Lovely viewers, thank you for joining us on today's Cinema Scene. Please keep your dial tuned to Supreme Master Television. Vegetarianism, the noble way of living, is coming up next after Noteworthy News. Wishing you and your loved ones many delightful and wondrous times.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/CS.